Hello, class. Today we're going to continue our learning on investigating natural resources. Our target for today is going to be, I can explain the properties of soil, including soil's ability to hold water. So let's begin. Okay, so we've been talking about the last couple of days. Soil is the layer of loose material that covers most of Earth's land. There was a video that we saw the other day that said that soil is like the skin of the Earth. So I thought that was interesting. A key ingredient of soil is its particles. These particles are tiny pieces of different kinds of rock. This broken down rock can contain different minerals. Air and water are other non-living ingredients in soil. So air and water are non-living ingredients that you find in soil. These non-living materials are important to the plants that grow in the soil. So the plants that grow in the soil need air and water, and they get it from inside of the soil. Varieties of soil. All soils are not alike. There are many different types. Texas, for example, has about 1,300 different types of soil. Houston black soils are found in central Texas, from north of Dallas to San Antonio. In rural areas, these soils are used for growing cotton, corn, grain, sorghum, and other crops. Houston black soils are not found in any of these states. So it was just talking about the different kinds of soil, and we have a lot of different ones in Texas. And these are different examples. They're different examples because of the coloring. And yep. So we started also talking about properties of soil. Soil samples from a few yards apart can be very different. One difference is often the amount of, there it is again, guys, humus in the soil. Differences in soil properties include the ability to support plant growth, color, texture, and the ability to hold water. So yesterday we talked about the color and texture of soil. We have sand, silt, and clay, and then they could be a couple of different colors. Okay. Today we're going to discuss the soil's ability to hold water. So soil's ability to hold water. What I mean by that is I gave you guys a little animated picture here of an astronaut he's wringing out a towel because the towel is holding water. And what we're talking about with soil is the ability for soil to do the same thing. Probably not as much, but this was just a cool little picture, one of these animated pictures that I found for you guys. So when it comes to soil's ability to hold water, the size of the particles in the soil can affect how well the soil holds water. Large particles have many spaces between them, so water easily passes through this soil. Medium-sized particles are closer together and hold water well. Water passes slowly through small particles. And so we have the sand, the silt, and the clay, and the way the water passes through them varies depending on the type. Let's talk about them more. So we discussed the color and texture the other day. I don't know if you guys remember, minerals in soil may affect its color. Iron makes soil look red. Humus, there's that word again, may affect color too. Soil with a lot of humus is a dark brown color. And then we were talking about the texture. The texture or feel of the soil can depend on the size of the particles. Large particles give soil a rough texture. Small particles give soil a smooth texture. Anyway, back to the sand. So we discussed the other day, sand can be very different colors, such as tan, white, green, and black. Sand soils feel rough and gritty. And now when it comes to the ability, sand's ability to hold water, water passes through these large particles of sand very quickly. And I'm gonna show you an example in a minute. When it comes to silt, silt is usually different shades of brown, depending on the material that are in it. Silt feels smoother than sand particles. Okay, the medium-sized particles of silt hold water well. So silt is very good for holding water. Then we have clay. Colors of clay include red, gray, and blue. These are examples of different colors of clay. Wet clay feels smooth and sticky. The small clay particles absorb water and hold it tightly together. Clay can hold, out of all three soils, clay holds the most water. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a video that I found that is gonna show you how water passes through all of these. Give me a moment here. I know I normally don't do this, but it's a quick video, I promise. Okay. All right, so that was our video on the water. I saw that video yesterday and I thought it was really quick, so I wanted to include it in here. But that was just a quick reference to show you guys how quickly water passes through all of the, through a mixture of these materials and some of these materials. Okay, so there's a couple of things to know about soil absorbing water. Black soil is best able to absorb air and nutrients to plant roots. Clay is the type of soil that will most likely make puddles of water on its surface. Okay. A mixture of sand, clay, and humus would be the best soil for a garden. And topsoil is rich in humus. Okay, so in conclusion, differences in soil properties include the ability to support plant growth, color, texture, and the ability to hold water. Today we talked about the ability to hold water. Okay. The size of the particles in soil can affect how well the soil holds water. Large particles may have spaces between them, so water easily passes through the soil. Water passes through the large particles of sand quickly. Medium-sized particles are closer together and hold water well. Clay can hold the most water. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do is go watch the video and then complete the activity. I hope you guys enjoy the video.